Okay, so we've been seeing pictures and videos all over the place about the PS5 controller. So I wanted to get my hands on one so I could see what the hype is all about and if it really is hype worthy. From the first time I saw the PS5 controller in a video, I thought it looked like an Xbox controller. A few days back, my husband and I were watching a video and somebody happened to have the PS5 controller. And I heard them say that they were going to talk about the controller, but I didn't realize what he had in his hand was the actual controller. I asked my husband, why are they showing an Xbox controller? I thought it was supposed to be a PS5 controller. And my husband was just like... So last night, my husband and I made a trip to a neighboring town because we had to go to UPS. And we had to go to a couple of stores as well. So he went to his store, I went to my store, and we came out, and it was funny, we came out at the same time. But he was walking from his store and I was walking from my store, and I saw he had a bag in his hand. And he really wasn't looking to get anything there, he just went to the store to look. So I was like, what do you have? And he was like, I found something for you to review. So just like my last unboxing, I have not taken it out of the bag. I have not taken it out of the box. And, oh wait, I'm sorry. That's the Xbox controller. It's still in the bag as you see, and I'm taking it out now. This is it. Let's get right to it. Okay, this time I brought a knife with me, and I do need it this time. Cut in the box here. Okay, come on now. I know it's not dull. It doesn't want to cut. Here. There we go. I think I cut the box too. That's okay. I do not want to cut myself. I'm the type of person that would happen to. Are we excited? Okay. My husband hasn't even looked at it yet. First dibs here. It's a box in a box. Okay, what I will do is I'll go from the top. Okay, let's get this box open. Now that I'm opening this, I'm actually kind of excited about it. Maybe because everybody else has been so excited about it. Okay, DualSense controller. This is basically the instruction manual. Is there anything in between? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. Okay, and this is the moment of truth. You know, you kind of hate when this part is over because then all the excitement of revealing it is over, but let's go. Ooh, I do feel that the weight is like pretty good on this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the color. It's more of a grayish white, actually. It's super smooth on top. It has a nice cool feeling. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now this is what I really want to see. You really can't tell what they are. Okay, so on the back here, this is basically a textured back, good for gripping. And it's actually is made up of the PlayStation symbols, circles, squares, triangles. The triggers, they're pretty cool. That you can just feel that tension in there. And from what I've been told, the tension tightens or loosens depending on what game you're playing. So that really, I guess that would put you kind of, make you feel like you're in the game more. These are really cool. They didn't go with a traditional coloring. They're clear buttons. The D-pad, it's one whole pad. I don't know if you can see, but everything moves together So when you touch it, they have like, your fingers don't slide. I don't know how to really explain it. It's not like they're not rubbery, but it almost feels like it has a rubbery grip. I don't know if you understand what I mean. That's the only way I know to explain that. These also don't feel like they're typical thumbstick. They do have a tad bit of tension. They don't just wiggle every other way that you can't control. It feels like you would have more control with these actually. I did notice when I took it out of the box, there was no power charging cable for USB-C. That would have been nice to have, but I guess people have a lot of those laying around these days. Like I said, this has a nice weight to it. It doesn't feel like it's just gonna fling out of your hand the moment you like do something with it. You have your microphone. You have the PlayStation logo right there, which is the power button. Right here is the speaker. And right here is where your headphone hookup is. And then right here, if you can see that, there's a couple of different ideas about this. I guess the main one is this is an extra microphone to possibly prevent noise, like maybe a noise reducer. I'm not sure that that's true. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I mean, do you guys know? Anybody have any idea? Have you heard? Of course, this is where you charge your controller. And it's more of a grayish white color. My favorite part of this is the textured back with all those symbols. It's so cool. It's the circles, squares, and the triangles. I just love that. And then this is the little faceplate right here. I feel like everything is well put together on this. I was kind of criticizing somebody yesterday. He was saying this is it. This is what a controller needs to be. And I wasn't really agreeing with him, but I hadn't held it yet. I've only seen it on the screen itself, but holding it, yeah, I can see just the feel of it. You don't feel any strain on your hand. The weight is evenly distributed, it feels like. That I noticed these things because I've had so many hand problems. I have a scar from carpal tunnel surgery. I have carpal tunnel on this hand, so I have a problem when I play games. This totally goes to sleep, my thumb. But I feel like this might actually help my thumb rest right there, and it won't be as bad. So actually, that's an excellent thing. So thank you, PlayStation. It does look sleek, and it looks kind of futuristic actually, and it's very smooth on top. And it doesn't have that bulky feel that I thought it would have. I'm really surprised. This is the DualShock, and I'm actually impressed with it. I'm really surprised. I'm impressed with the controller. Okay, it feels like it's durable. I feel like I could drop this and nothing's going to happen. I'm not going to try that. But it is pretty cool. And I will say this. This controller, the PS5 controller, costs about $70, making it the most expensive of the current generation of standard gaming controllers, with the exception of Nintendo controllers. So this controller right here is the PlayStation Dual Force PS4 controller. Now you can see a pretty big difference. I will actually, if you can see, and this, okay, my husband has been complaining about his hands recently playing too much FIFA. And I see why now that I've gripped this, because I haven't played with this. Now that I've gripped this, you're missing this extra bit down here. I'll hold it so you can see. You're not getting a really good grip, but okay, they've really done a good job. And I keep saying that because I'm so surprised. And so what I was saying about cost, right here you have $70. This is 60 plus. And then you have an Xbox controller, which I think they're about 50. So this gives you an idea. I'm going to take this little boy away and we are going to look. I'm telling you, they are like twins almost. Even the collars are very similar. Yeah, the buttons of course are placed in different areas, but this, it's spread out a little more. You can feel the wideness. This feels much superior. It's so much more comfortable holding that now that I've held it so long. But yeah, I still say they look like each other. My husband does not like that, but I still feel like they look like each other. By the way, I was actually getting stuff together last night for this, and let's just turn these around. And I couldn't find the controller. They are very similar, except of course this part is way different. Wow, you can feel that tension. This just goes, you can really feel it. I mean, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Anyway, I was looking for this controller, the Xbox controller, and I couldn't find it anywhere. The black one was down here, but I couldn't find the white one. So I'm like, it was just down here, where'd it go? I texted my husband and I was like, where is the controller? And he says, it's on my desk. So the controller had conveniently made its way up to his desk. I'm not sure, maybe the plan was to make it so I could not show the similarities, but hey, they look similar. And also I do have proof that that happened. Check this out. If you didn't notice this button right here, you may glance at it just real quick and say, hey, look, it's an Xbox controller. They do look very much alike, but this is the best. So I've probably already taken too long with this unboxing and talked a little bit too much about it, but I did not plan on being this impressed with it. They've done something very ergonomically nice for people with hand problems. If you don't have hand problems, you may not appreciate it as much. It's really amazing. I actually just wanted to do a quick unboxing, and later on I'm going to do a review. I'm actually going to see what all devices I might be able to play this on as well. This did have power right out of the box. I just forgot to turn it on when I was unboxing it. It does light up with a pretty blue color, and I believe it lights up with other colors depending on what you're doing. That's actually all I have for today. Check back in a few days and I will have a review of this, and I will actually experiment with it as well to see what all I can do. I am not going to be one of those people who rip this thing apart because it's too nice for that. Come on. If you've enjoyed today's video, please hit like and subscribe, and also you can hit the little bell icon and you'll be notified as soon as anything else is uploaded. Also, if you have anything to add or any comments to make, please leave them down below and I will try to reply as soon as possible. And thank you for watching. As always, have a playtastic day.